Before we get into this video, I would like to read something recently that Tommy Swole posted. I think he's all right, dude. I don't got nothing against Tommy Swole. He's all right. He's kind of cringy to be honest, but it's okay. Even though he's kind of cringy and I find it kind of whatever, he's all right. I mean, consider the fact that I find cringy traits in women to be attractive, but not all women being tainted by, the way that the world is going. A cringy girl's a good sign. It means she's honest, I guess. Anyway, Johnny Swole over here says, if I call out someone a different color than me, I'm racist. If I call out someone a different gender than me, I'm misogynistic. If I call out someone that's LBGT, what the fuck? Okay, LBGD2, what? LGBTQ, I'm homophobic. If I call out someone that's liberal, I'm a Trump supporting MAGA. If I call out someone that's conservative, I'm a liberal snowflake. Or it doesn't matter your race, gender, sexuality, or politics, and you're just an asshole that deserves to be called out. I'm rated E for everyone and hold on a fucking second. I'm rated E for everyone and accountability isn't persecution. I think you're absolutely right in that. I listen, Cat Williams said it best. I'm pretty sure some other people said it before him. If you ain't got haters, you ain't doing it right. Also, never apologize unless you absolutely mean it. There was a beautiful Russian woman that taught me that. I was in love with this woman when I was young. I wanted that woman. And she told me straight up, never ever apologize, especially in a relationship if you don't mean it. Only apologize as a trump card when you absolutely mean it, as your ace in the hole. Never ever apologize because it's not genuine. To the disdain of women in future relationships and that I've been in, for the future relationships I was in, not apologizing, them getting mad about it. But yeah, don't fucking apologize to these fucking reality benders and shit stains. Don't do it. Now, let's get into the video.
I'm kind of freaking out right now, but I decided to make myself feel better. I feel like talking about it and letting other people know, and be aware will make myself feel better. So if you're a young girl living in New York City, and going to NYU, please be careful. I was just on my way this morning at 9:20 a.m. walking to class on Broadway off of Waverly Place where that Fresh and Co is.
I've been
And
there.
as I'm walking with my headphones on listening to music, I feel something
Now, I'm gonna sit here and say this before she continues. I have been there multiple times in New York City. That's Manhattan. That is a nice place. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's been a long, long time since I've been there. It's probably all types of fucked up now. But when I was down there, it was nothing but Caucasians. It was nothing but white Americans for the most part. There, don't get me wrong. There was other groups there, but what I'm saying is that it was a generally nice area. Manhattan has allowed a lot of the homeless population to just go every fucking where. Between the five boroughs, Manhattan was the one that had the most resistance for the homeless population. And it's not all homeless people, but the sad thing is, and you have to put it this way, the system purposely puts people who are one paycheck away, like many of us, from being homeless, or one bad day away from being homeless. And many of us are. I believe it's 80% of Americans are one paycheck away pretty much from being homeless. That's fucking terrible. And it would be one thing if it was, these people only that were homeless, considering the fact that over, I think 60 or 70% of homeless people actually fucking work. But it's a revolving door. I mean, it's not easy to get out of homelessness with the way that everything is set up, especially in the United States. It's not. But they also put the criminal element, and we're not just talking about normal individuals that got caught up with light shit. We're talking about actual fucking criminals, and then you got the gangbangers that want to go into the shelters as well, because a lot of them tend to be homeless. And then you also have the mentally deranged, and they put them all together, three different populations, all fucking together that don't mix. And then you wonder why. Well, people wonder why, when it comes down to it, why the homeless population is so problematic. It is because you are mixing and you are crossing streams, you are crossing wires and live wires you absolutely should not. It is absolutely fucking terrible in those places. But not only that, the administrative and also the people who work there are also trash. Again, I have a personal stake when it comes down to the homeless population of these cities, especially New York City, because I know the ins and outs. At least when I was there, I know the ins and outs of it, and it's fucking terrible. Top down, it's fucking terrible. But let's continue.
slapped me so hard, like off of like Waverly Place where like that fresh and co is. And like as I'm walking like with my headphones on listening to music, I feel like something like slap me so hard, like literally on my ass, like so hard. And I was like, oh my god, ow, that hurts so bad. And I was like, oh, I thought it was like
Peep that. There was like six fucking women there. Six women there. They should have ripped that man alive. They should have ripped that man apart. Question, lesson to be learned here. Women who sit there talk about they'll pick the bear and they're as strong as any man. This man wasn't even strong. He caught her by surprise. She's just a girl. And it's okay to be just a girl. But the way that things is going with the gender war for over 20 plus fucking something years, this is what's so fucking crazy about it is that they'll sit there and if they feel like as though if these type of individuals, not these women specifically, but women, if you take a group of women, most women will sit there talking about and bashing men, talk about they're stronger than them and they pick the bear and they don't need men for anything and they're strong independent women. How many fucking women saw this play out? How many fucking women are
like,
here?
please be careful. I was just on my way this morning at 9:20 a.m. walking to class on Broadway off of like Waverly Place where like that fresh and co is. And
One,
like
two,
as I'm
three,
walking like
four,
with my
five,
headphones on listening to
six,
music, I feel like something like slap me
seven,
so hard, like literally on my ass, like
eight.
so hard.
Well,
And
eight
I was
doesn't
like, oh,
care. Eight doesn't care. She's with her man. Eight doesn't care. She's with her man. I think that's her man, right? There's a dude with a
so hard,
pocketbook.
like literally on my ass, like so hard. And I was like, oh my god, ow, that hurts so bad. And I was like, oh, I thought it was like one of my friends. So I was like gonna turn her like this and like yanks me and like under all this like old white guy. And right when I turned around, he like grabbed my fucking hair like this and like yanks me and like threw me to the ground. My like headphones went fucking flying and I was just like on the ground and I saw him just like bolt away down Waverly and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck just happened? This like group of girls are so nice. They came up to me and they were like they helped me up. They're like, are you okay? Like what the fuck just happened? And like I was honestly in shock. Like I wasn't crying yet and I was
I think that that's cute and all, but nice isn't enough. A group of girls being nice and empathetic solves absolutely fucking nothing. It solves absolutely nothing. This man was not a fucking superior specimen. He did not have physical prowess. It was an old homeless white dude. Probably not even old, because you'd be surprised. You have people in those shelters or homeless who they age really quick being on those streets. I've seen dudes who are 27 with gray hairs in their beard, and that shit shocked. I mean, I'm talking about prominent gray hairs in their beard. And that shit shocks the fuck out of me because I'm just like, damn, stress really does make you age quicker. But then again, this dude is batshit fucking crazy. These women should have tracked them down. You mean to tell me none of these women take PE class? None of these women can catch up to this fucking homeless dude? It only takes one or two grabbing him to slow him down. I'm sorry. I enjoy watching pain being inflicted on shit stains. I'm not calling for people to do violence, but I am kind of calling for people to do violence because some people deserve violence done upon them. And I'm not a violent individual. But it's getting to that fucking point where it's like this individual purposely singled out this woman. I don't know if he's seen her multiple times, because let's be real, more than likely he probably frequents this fucking area. He knew that she was by herself. He did it in broad daylight. He did it in fucking broad daylight. That's how confident he is in doing what he does. And I know he's confident in doing what he does, especially as the story continues. This shit doesn't stop until people stop it. That's it. I've said it once and I said it once before. I said it multiple times. These mentally ill homeless individuals are only doing this shit because they know to some extent they have leeway and can get away with it and will be back on the streets. So what the fuck do they care?
was like, oh my god, like what the hell was that? And then this like really like nice guy came up to me and like helped me call the police after and like I made a report. But like that was honestly like the scariest experience of my life. So if you're by campus and you see this like tall white guy, like homeless looking guy with a beard and like sweats or something, like please like report him, like be careful.
That's not enough. That's terrible. There's so many homeless white guys near the campus. That's a terrible description. Don't do that.
And yeah, like just be aware when you're walking like anywhere right now in New York, because like I never thought this was gonna happen to me, just because I was like, I've seen the stories and I was like, oh, that's so scary, but like having it actually happen now, it's like, oh my god, like you need to like be aware at all times. Now I'm pissed because like I've been doing all this boxing, like I should have gotten up and like chased after him and like squared his bitch ass up. Like,
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
that would have been a sick story.
Stop it.
Also, mind you, like, this is literally my first day back from Thanksgiving break. Like, and I literally have finals in 2 weeks, so the timing is
Stop it. Some people have it, some people don't. Some people can learn it, but some people won't. In this case, somebody doing that type of shit to you and you just fell to the ground like that after all that? No, absolutely not. I get it, you're trying to save face, but it's okay to be a woman. There's nothing I'm glad this actually happened to the extent that it happened and nothing more. Right? Because I seen a video recently where you had a white woman in New York City stab a chef with a fucking I think it was a kitchen knife straight in her chest. Straight in her fucking chest. Now don't get me wrong. I mean, we got fucking dudes setting people's on fire and stabbing. Again, it's getting real fucking bad out there. And sometimes even me, sometimes I catch myself sitting there in states of unpreparedness, like defenselessness, and I sit there and I go, if somebody wants to be violent and attack me, I would have got caught. And I hate that. I hate that shit so much. Do you know Bruce Lee consistently always was on guard for preparedness? He would purposely walk around in places and always visualize him being attacked in different type of events to always have a state of readiness. A lot of us need to start getting to that fucking point. Now, again, I'm not sitting here saying be super fucking super woulda coulda shoulda man and fucking protect people and all of this, especially if the situation is dangerous. But in this case right there, you had the fucking numbers. You should have stomped the bitch out. I'm sorry, you should have all stomped the bitch out, held him down, allowed her to get up and stomp him out, and then get the police involved. They can't arrest all of you, especially if you're in the right. The police are gonna sit there and be like, yeah, arresting you guys probably ain't worth it, but we'll take him in. And maybe he'll think about it the next time before he gets released on the streets. The suspect has been arrested after an NYU student was randomly attacked Slap Monday on Greenwich Village, Manhattan.
James, what's wrong with you? Why do you keep attacking women?
James, what happened on the sidewalk?
James, help us understand. Why do you keep attacking women?
What were you doing inside that apartment?
What's wrong with you, James?
Fuck you mean the apartment? Wait, whoa, hold on. What? He was in an apartment. Hold on. This is something I didn't know. What? Hold on.
Help us understand. Why do you keep attacking women?
What were you doing inside that apartment?
This motherfucker's in somebody's apartment? Was it a homeless? Was it an abandoned apartment, or was he in somebody's fucking apartment? But yes, this man has a history of attacking women.
James, anything you want to say to your victims? James, anything you want to say?
Absolutely fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. Cops arrested and charged serial creep James Rizzo, a 45-year-old homeless man who has a history of assaulting unsuspecting young women with persistent sexual abuse, forcible touching. Yeah, he deserves to get his finger smashed up. He deserves to get his finger smashed up. Forcible touching and assault charges Tuesday evening. Rizzo has 16 prior busts, including for sexual abuse, enforcing touching, and even a 1997 murder. What? What do you mean a 1997 murder rap? What does that mean? Did he kill somebody? I'm sorry, I don't speak that. What does that mean? Nah, that can't be what that. Somebody get on that and tell me what that means exactly. I'm too tired. Because after this video, I'm gonna just upload it or edit it and upload it. I'm not. Anyway, he was released from state prison on. Fuck it, I'll do it. Nah, I don't got my phone. I can't do it. He was released from state prison on September after being sentenced to 2 years behind bars on a persistent sexual abuse conviction. He does not care. Online correction records show. Meanwhile, the traumatized student issued a warning. I'm not reading that because we already saw the video. Okay, we get it. It's a girl. It's a girl. Okay. Again, and again, I do feel like as though he personally picks. There's no way in hell he's gotten away with shit like that over 10 times or 17 times. Probably 10 times attacking women like this. He personally picks certain women. Maybe he's a good judge of character and knowing which ones to fuck with. Again, everyone, please head on a swivel as much as possible. Try your best to stay safe. When you're out there, when you're with your friends, when you're alone, when you're on these trains, when you're on these buses, when you're alone walking the streets at night. I'm not saying live in fear. I'm saying have a state of readiness. Please. I'll catch you guys next time.